Hi, everybody. It's Allison from thatchedroofcottage.com. And today I want to talk about the upcoming Fiber Arts Festivals. Today is September 19th, 2024. Just in case you're listening to this like 5 years from now. It's September 19th, 2024. We actually have several Fiber Arts Festivals that are coming up this weekend. And so I just wanted to go over a few of those. I am going to share my screen so I can show you what we've got here. All right, so if you take a look at this is actually the first thing that you see is my website. I keep current on a list for Fiber Arts Festivals. I'm starting to add retreats and yarn trails and things like that. So you'll start seeing more and more on here. But I hope I have every Fiber Arts Festival in the country, but I know sometimes I miss them. If I am missing one that you know about, you can email me. My contact information is on there, and you can email me, and I can get that put up there for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started because there are several this weekend in case you don't know and you're in the area of one of these. So the first one we have is the Allyson County Fiber Arts Festival in Wadesboro, North Carolina. So this one looks to be, well, they all look to be good. I mean, Fiber Arts Festivals are amazing, aren't they? So here we have some workshops. There's some felting classes, couple of weaving classes. I think there's another one as I scroll down. Some spinning classes, spindle and wheel, fiber prep for mill processing, another felting class, dyeing techniques, right? If you want to dye yarn, clothes, or fabric, a lunch and learn on the aspects of fiber farming. That would be really cool to go to. Some more spinning, some embroidery, rigid heddle, and then come learn how to knit like the Vikings. How cool is that? They also have a pretty good amount of vendors. So if you are in Allyson County, North Carolina, Wadesboro, you have a Fiber Festival to go to on September 20th and 21st. All right. They also had a retreat, it says. I think it's already over, but I need to keep that in mind for next year so I can get it on the list. So anybody who is in or near Allyson County, if you want to go to the retreat, maybe you'll know about it in advance. But anyway, so Wadesboro, North Carolina, Allyson County Fiber Arts Festival, September 20th and 21st. Yay. Okay, let's keep going. So the next one is the DFW Fiber Fest in Irving, Texas. So this one, I think it says, you can see here Wednesday, Thursday to Saturday. I think the market opens Friday. This is what's cool too about this one. Well, you can book a massage. That's pretty cool. But also, I thought this was really interesting, and I wanted to show you this in case you are in or near Irving, Texas, September 20th through 22nd. They have a couple of free classes, and you could learn to knit or learn to crochet. So if you are just kind of getting interested in fiber arts and you want to learn about one of these wonderful hobbies, hey, there's a free class for you. Or if you know somebody who just maybe wants to, dip their toes in and see, there's a free class, learn to knit and learn to crochet, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think that is so cool. To learn this art, right? Learn, and maybe you knit, but you don't know how to crochet, or maybe you crochet and you want to learn to knit. If you are going to the DFW Fiber Fest and you want to learn one of these, there you go. I don't know if they're full, but that was something that I thought was really cool. They have a lot of classes there. I mean, you can see the list is pretty extensive. Embroider your knits, stitch by color, just lots and lots of things. Reverse double knitting cables, intro to sock knitting, shuttle tatting 101. So if you want to learn shuttle tatting, they've got a class for you, advanced crochet stitches. If you want to start a craft business, that would be pretty cool. Make a beaded bracelet, just all kinds of things at the DFW Fiber Fest from September 20th through 22nd. Okay, let's keep going because we've got more. Then we have on September 21st and 22nd, the 28th annual Wool Gathering at Young's Dairy in Yellow Springs, Ohio. All right. And I've heard they have really awesome ice cream there. So eat some for me, please. Here we have an awesome festival of fibers at the Wool Gathering at Young's Dairy. You can observe sheep, llamas, alpacas, cashmere goats, Angora rabbits, and other wool-bearing animals at the show. Yes, admission is free. Bring the whole family. Hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday and 10 to 4 on Sunday. How lovely. They have a lot of vendors too. Check this out. This list just keeps going. Look at that. Look at all those vendors. Y'all are going to have some fun this weekend if you get to go to one of these, right? Look at that. So this one is in Yellow Springs, Ohio. It is the Wool Gathering at Young's Dairy. How awesome is that? If you go to one of these this weekend, maybe drop me an email and let me know. We can get you on the podcast. We'll talk about what you did. We'll talk about what you bought. If you took any classes. I want to start interviewing people. But anyway, yeah. So this one is, again, let's just do it before we move on. September 21st and 22nd in Yellow Springs, Ohio, the 28th annual Wool Gathering. If you need information on any of these, go to thatchedroofcottage.com. I have the list with all the links. All you got to do is click on the link and you're going to have the information that I have. Okay, so again, if we have a couple more this weekend, September 21st and 22nd, the Oregon Flock and Fiber Festival. That's in Albany, Oregon. All right, so they have some tabs here. They've got the list of workshops. They have a livestock division, a fiber arts division. They've got their vendors. And this is at the Lynn County Expo Center in Albany, Oregon. How fun. Let's go to some workshops if I can pull those up. Yeah, they've got a lot of neat stuff too. Natural leaf prints on silk and wool, advanced rigid heddle, some spinning classes, felting, opening a fiber mill. I think that would just be, I'm not opening a fiber mill, but I think it would be just really neat to listen to that. It says topics covered include business models, equipment options, space requirements, things like that. So I would be interested in that if I were anywhere near Oregon, which I'm not. Punch needle, crochet for beginners, little witch, you could, looks like felting, maybe. Yeah. Knitting, some knitting classes, some dyeing classes, knitting for beginners, dye your own gradient, things like that. So, wow, this list goes on for a while too. So if you are in or near Albany, Oregon, that would be a good one. Successful yarn substitution. I need to do a podcast on that. Some more felting classes, some more spinning classes, dyeing classes. Wow, mosaic knitting. You've got all kinds of stuff here. Some more spinning with a spindle, Turkish spindle. So this is, oh, how cute. A needle felted sheep Christmas stocking. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Bavarian twist knitting. Wow. All right. This is awesome. I might have to fly to Oregon this weekend. I really want to go. So this is the Oregon Flock and Fiber Festival, September 21st and 22nd in Albany, Oregon. So if you go to that one, have loads of fun. Then we have another one. This is Lehigh Valley Fiber Festival in Allentown, Pennsylvania. And yeah, September 21st and 22nd. It's the Lehigh Valley Fiber Festival in Allentown. For some reason, I can't get this website to come up properly. So if you need information on that, go to thatchroofcottage.com. I've got it organized by month. So obviously just go to September and you'll find it. You can click on that. They have a fleece sale, a weaving demonstration, needle felting demo. So they've got a lot of really cool stuff going on. Let's see here. I wanted to get the classes, but again, for some reason, and I don't know why, but this particular site's running a little bit slow. So again, Lehigh Valley Fiber Festival, Allentown, Pennsylvania. They have this cool class. I think it would be cool. It's called What is a Guard Llama? Learn about this interesting aspect of fiber farming that not many people know about. I just think that would be really neat. So if you go to that one, let me know. And there's also a paper cutting workshop as well. So again, in Allentown, Pennsylvania. So we've got some good ones this weekend, don't we? Okay, so let's go to this next one. This one is actually September 22nd through the 26th. This is in Blue Springs, Missouri. And it's a rug hooking workshop. It's the Woolly Wisdom Rug Hooking Workshop. I don't have a lot of information on this one. But again, you can go to thatchroofcottage.com. If you click on the link to the rug hooking workshop in Blue Springs, Missouri, it's going to take you to a Facebook page that has some information, and I think maybe you could contact them from there. So yeah, it's September 22nd through the 26th. The location is the Drury Inn and Suites in Blue Springs, Missouri. I really don't have a lot of other information on this except the dates and location. But like I said, if you click on this and you can look more into it, you could probably contact one of the organizers or the person who posted this and just ask. Maybe you can get in on that one if you're interested. Okay. Next one. Okay, so that is what's coming up soon. I'm just going to round out the month of September with this. Tacoma Fiber Fling is September 28th. Let's get to that one. If I can find it. Yeah. Tacoma Fiber Fling is September 28th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. They've got music and some activities. This is in Tacoma's Old Town Park. All right, they've got some vendors and some music and some activities, right? It says sewing, quilting, weaving, embroidery, macrame, things like that. So Tacoma, Washington, not this week, but next week on the 28th, there is a fiber fling in Old Town Park. Awesome. Then we have September 28th and 29th, the Mid-Plains Fiber Fair in York, Nebraska. So let's check this one out. All right, so they've got demonstrations, kids activities, vendors, classes, and a fiber art circle. So this one, again, looks like a really good one. Let's see if I can get these classes to come up. Yeah. Learn to spin, Tunisian crochet, needle felting, more spinning, playing Tunisian and Trelec. Did I say that right? I think I've been mispronouncing that. Yeah. Felted scarecrows, cookie cutter ornaments. That's cute. Beginning spinning with a drop spindle. I love drop spindles. If you are in or near York, Nebraska, September 28th and 29th, it looks like a good one. Got some demonstrations. We've got some vendors. How cool. I would love it, love it, love it. A couple of sponsors. The Blue River Icelandic Sheep and the Fiber Mill, both in Nebraska, are sponsoring that. That's awesome. All right, let's keep going. Okay, and so to round out September, we have September 28th and 29th, the Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival in Berryville, Virginia. Let's look at you. Yeah. So if you're in or near Berryville, Virginia, you have a fiber festival coming up. Let's see here. They've got some information on the instructors. I was going to see if I could find the classes here. Hold on. Well, maybe. Well, anyway, Berryville. If you want more information, go to thatchroofcottage.com and you can click on this, and then you can find out who you can contact to get more information about this one, right? So if these are the vendors, they have a lot. Looks like they have a lot of vendors. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Just keeps on going. So yeah, if you are headed to a Fiber Arts Festival in the next couple weeks, let me know, right? Maybe we can get you on for an interview. I would love to do that. And then October looks really busy for Fiber Arts Festivals. And then we have a few in November. I don't know of any in December. So if you know of any in December, let me know. I guess I need to look and make sure that I'm not missing anything. But yeah, so we have North Carolina, Texas, Ohio, Oregon, Pennsylvania, and Missouri are coming up. And then Washington State, Nebraska, and Virginia are coming up next week. So just to let you know, I'll be sending this out in my newsletter, but what I've done just the past few podcasts, I've just been talking about the Fiber Arts Festivals, which I want to continue to do. But I actually want to start interviewing people. So if you own a fiber art shop or a mill, you raise sheep or alpaca, if you draft your own patterns, if you have a cool story from your grandma, if you're just, if not just, but if you knit or crochet and you have just something of interest to talk about, or maybe you could, if you teach knitting or you taught an individual to knit, something like that. I want to, I don't know, I want to begin more, highlighting real people and, their interest in fiber arts. It doesn't have to be knitting. It could be, felting or weaving or spinning or anything having to do with that. If you're a vendor at a fiber arts festival, if you are an organizer, I mean, honestly, like, I really want to do that and just start, I don't know, putting stories out there that I think would be interesting. I do. I think people would like that. So anyway, thatchroofcottage.com is the website you can go to for this list. I also have some fiber arts goodies on my site, and I make sure to ship those out as soon as I can. I have a lot of really cool things on there. I would love it if you would look around at that too. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Allyson, thatchroofcottage.com, and hopefully you all can get some awesome, awesome goodies at some fiber arts festivals. We're already in September, so, there's just a few months left of this year's fiber arts festivals. I've already started on the 2025 list. Oh, yes, I have. So I'm going to get that up. Maybe I need to get a few more fiber arts festivals on there, the ones that have announced their dates. I'm going to get that up and going. I'll have that up before January. I think I've been putting it up around November. So I like to wait until I have, wait and see who has announced their dates. But anyway, so thank you for joining me. And again, if you think you have a cool story to tell, you can email me at Allyson, Allyson, at thatchroofcottage.com. All right. Happy knitting, happy crocheting, happy weaving, happy going to fiber arts festivals. Bye, everybody.